All right, hello everybody. Good afternoon. We have an NBA Finals game rolling up here. Celtics at home against the Mavericks. Here are my thoughts, my reactions, and my predictions of how tonight might go. So when you look at the history of teams that go down 3-0, most recently we're talking about LeBron's Cavs back in 2017 and 2018. And then before that, oh, hey, look at that. LeBron again getting swept back in 2007 against the Spurs. Lakers sweeping the Nets, the Bulls. The only team that was able to fend off and get to at least, it talked about the Knicks getting it to a game 7, but dude, that was back during the time of the dinosaurs back in the 50s. I'm looking at the 96 back when the Sonics and the Bulls played, and the Sonics were able to at least get it to 6 games. Now, is this Sonics team the same as this Mavericks team? Is the Bulls team the same as the Celtics team? No. But what I'm saying is, I just think with how well that this series, like game by game, the games have been really good, even though the series has been okay, not one of the better ones in recent memory. I think with how, just with how we saw it the other day when the Mavericks just dominated and blew the Celtics out, they were bound to get a win. And I think tonight is no different. And I've already said it where we might be witnessing one of the greatest comebacks of all time. If the Mavericks can get it done tonight, things get very interesting for Game 6. And I think with just how well Luka has performed in these NBA Finals, even his worst game where he fouled out, bro still had 27 points. I think Tingus Pingus might be back for this game. Or maybe he'll be a questionable, where it's a strategy. If Tingus Pingus is playing, yeah, okay, Celtics might win it because he was pretty impressive there for the first couple games before he, got injured and then had to sit. I think we have a couple more games. Kyrie's finally woken up from his first couple game slumps, and I think with the Mavericks finally gaining momentum and winning, and the bench being a huge part and factor of how they were able to fend off elimination in Game 4, I think we might be seeing the same thing. I think Celtics are obviously probably going to come out and punch them right in the mouth at the start of the game, where Celtics probably start out with a 20-8 run or something, but then, Kid's going to call a timeout. He's like, hey, boys, let's get it settled here. And they settle things down, and they're probably only down by 5 or 7 by halftime. Slowly but surely, the Mavericks chip away. And I think just the pressure, again, elimination games against a competent opponent. These Celtics have been notorious for melting down a little bit. I think they're able to chip away at the lead. Something crazy happens where shots start to fall for the Mavericks. Of course, it's going to come from Luka. Of course, it's going to come from Kyrie. Hell, who knows? Maybe it comes from Hardaway Jr., an unsung hero or something. Even though those were garbage time buckets, Mavericks sneak out a close one. I don't think this is going to be a blowout. I think they sneak out a close one. This could go to overtime, too. This might go to overtime. Maybe we have a little bit of overtime drama. Drew Holiday or someone hucks up a last-second shot to try to tie the game, and it misses. Where, oh my gosh, Mavericks are starting to mount the comeback. They got 2 in a row. Something like that. Because, this series has to keep going. With how the Mavericks have finally showed up and how well both teams have been playing this whole series as a whole, even though the win columns might not indicate it, this series has to keep going. And so that's why I'm picking the Mavs tonight to extend the series lead. Now, Celtics win. Okay, whatever, they win. I'll do a reaction if they do win once the game's over. But you know what? I thank you for watching the video, listen to me ramble, and I'll catch you back after the game.